What does it take to make trading your main job? A couple clicks in your laptop and you're done. But be warned. Oops, $1 million in my account. Surely there must be some secret. I decided to highlight 5 basic skills. Hi everyone, my name is Roman Kornev, and you are on a channel about professional trading and investments. First of all, I want to mention something. Today's episode will not be about those investors who earn $1 billion on the financial market. Yes, it is all achievable and each of us can do it. But today, I'd like to talk about things that are more attainable for most people. The kind that will allow you to quit your past job that you don't like and start doing what you love. For example, making money online trading. Consider middle-class traders who have a higher income than their previous job and enjoy a decent life doing what they love. Depending on the capital you manage, we're talking about anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 a year in income, and these are more than achievable goals. Let's look at some interesting statistics now to understand what's going on in general in this stereo. Let's go to the site of the Moscow Exchange and look at the statistics. Let's go to the information disclosure section, annual reports, and we look at the annual report for several years. Let's see, for example, how the exchange started 10 years ago. Here's year 11. Here's the annual report for year 11. As we can see, the number of individual clients is 780,000. Let's say about 1 million. Now let's see what happened 7 years later. Here is the report for year 18. That is, in 7 years, the number of individual clients has more than doubled. And that, I repeat, took 7 years. That's not bad growth, but that's just the flowers. Now there will be berries. What you will see will surprise you very much. Let's look at the report for 2019. The number of customers is already 3.9 million. That is from 2 million increased to almost 4 million. 2 times. That is the path of increase in customers that the exchange has overcome from 2011 to 2018. It has overcome in 2019. And now let's look at 2020. We see that the number of customers has doubled once again and is already 8.8 million. This shows that the number of people who are interested in the market, open accounts, actively trade, invest, is very much increasing. And the growth is almost exponential. Such a dramatic increase in investors in the stock exchange is not accidental. Firstly, the pandemic has triggered an explosive growth, an increase in the number of online professions. Secondly, the gradually increasing level of financial education of the population leads to the fact that more and more people are thinking about their finances and how to plan their future. The internet is now full of information on how to improve your financial education, and you can learn on your own. You can turn to experts. The main thing is to filter the information and keep it useful for yourself. For example, I realized for myself that financial results do not come by chance, and it is always the result of planned and systematic work. And hence, the question that you should answer for yourself. First of all, what does it mean for you to fully start trading? How much money do you need to receive from investments on a regular basis to consider it a full-time job? If you need to answer the question of how to make trading your main job, it will be very difficult to do so if you don't have a personal financial goal in mind. How much is enough for you to earn per month? It is clear that there will be no such thing that today you work at your main job and tomorrow you wake up and you are already an established investor. Of course, there will be a transitional stage, and you should realize the following for yourself. First, the exact amount of monthly expenses that you need to cover. That is, it is about the minimum income that you just need in order to partially reduce the time at your main job and start trading. Second, you need to figure out what the amount of income from trading should be so that you can completely give up your past job. These goals will help you create specifics for further changes. Now listen carefully, because we are going to talk about the numbers you need to calculate for yourself. Namely, what kind of capital you need in order to get that amount of monthly income for a comfortable life. First of all, let's answer 2 questions. What percentage of profitability can an average trader get by trading in his free time, let's say, and devoting an hour or 2 a day to it? In my experience, we can count on 3 to 5% per month. Of course, the profitability may vary depending on the trading strategy you apply. With a successful forecast, you can earn 10-20% per month. But with a conservative trading strategy, you can count on 5% per month. Let's say 5 hours a week. The second question, how to determine the capital that is necessary for trading. You can answer this question only if you understand how much you spend per month. Let's say this $1,000 a month. It is clear that someone has more, someone has less. But let's take rounded figures to be convenient to count. If your spending per month is $1,000 and the income we can count on is 5% per month of capital, then it is easy to calculate that your capital should be $20,000. If your spending is more, then multiply it by 2, by 3, and so on. So, let's summarize the intermediate result. Your capital is $20,000. You earn 5% per month, which is $1,000 per month. So, from this formula, you can calculate how much capital you should have in order for you to get a comfortable amount to spend per month. But be careful. Few people tell you that there is one pitfall that I want to tell you about. Some beginner traders believe that they can earn 10, 20, and 30% per month. And indeed, it sometimes happens. As we say, beginners are lucky. But in reality, such income can be obtained only by increasing the risk. And by increasing risks, you can lose capital. And the first rule of an investor, which we should observe, is first of all to save capital and then to earn. Thus, we can count on an average income of 5% per month. If someone tells you that you can earn 10, 20, 30, 50%, do not believe it. It is all temporary. Either these people are misleading you, or they themselves have not lost money in their practice and are under the influence of excitement. By the way, write in the comments how much you managed to earn a maximum month. Very interesting. And the question here is not whether it is possible to earn large percentages in a month. You can make 50 or 100. The question is whether it can be repeated on a monthly basis. Here's one of my subscribers. He's probably watching me right now. I asked him, how much can you earn in a month? He said, well, 50% of it was possible to earn in a month. That's not bad, right? And how long can you repeat this result? He says, 1 month. And that's the reality. So you can earn a lot, but the question is, how long can you repeat this result? Will there be that kind of stability on a monthly basis? Probably not. Write in the comments who managed to earn 50% per month and how long you were able to maintain such profitability. Some people say to me, there must be some secret to making money on the stock exchange. I would say this. The secret is to understand what unites those traders who earn successfully on the stock exchange, for whom trading is their main job. And let's now analyze what 5 skills are important for this. First, it is very desirable to have not one but several trading strategies. In my training, unlike others, I study at least 3 strategies. You can trade on them from different trading accounts or from one account with different trading instruments. This is not fundamental. The main thing is that you yourself understand what strategies you are working on. For this purpose, it is desirable to keep a diary in which you should note your financial results. Why do I need to have several strategies? The fact is that the market has different phases, and while one trading strategy is working, another one may stop working. Therefore, while one does not work, the other one should bring you money. A trader who doesn't understand this thinks the strategy stopped working. Bad strategy, the indicator doesn't work, the broker is bad, he needs to change another broker. He changes brokers and strategies like that. In the end, it leads to nothing. You have to focus on one thing. Be patient and realize that the market has different phases. If the phase changes, one strategy stops working, but another strategy starts working. I have a separate video about this in my channel. While one strategy is waiting, the other strategy should bring you money. The second traders who have achieved results on their institutional account note that discipline and regularity and observance of risk are important. From the outside, it may seem that a trader is a person who sits at home on the couch, made a couple of clicks in the laptop, and that's it. The monthly salary is in his pocket. Yes, sometimes it happens, but it is very rare, because for stable profitability, you need to be able to respect the risk. Exactly what percentage of the deposit I deal with in my training, but in general, you can determine for yourself the level at which you should close trades if they went into drawdown. Do not think that there is an easy way. You heard someone somewhere, subscribe to some channel, listen to some advice, did something a little bit and op, $1 million on my account. There's no such thing, and you're going to have to work hard. It does not mean that you will have to work like this all the time, but there will be some transition stage. Yes, there are traders who do not have such a period, who have some crazy result, but most likely they are beginners, and it is not a permanent result. But what unites those traders, for whom trading is their main job, is that they have been working on their trading for a long time. Third, they are constantly learning something new. You know, there is such a saying, where to live, where to learn. All successful traders share a common mindset, a certain approach where they are constantly learning something new. It should be understood that the financial market is not some stable system where you learn once and that's it. No, it is a constantly changing sphere where you have to constantly learn something new. It is a constantly changing sphere, and you need to be aware of the changes. Read economic and political news. Read books, audiobooks, courses, watch financial experts, and constantly ask yourself what new things I can do to improve my trading strategy. To communicate with other traders, to study investment courses. Now you are even watching this video, it is also part of your education. I told you that you are handsome. You're beautiful. Give me a like if you're handsome. And now let's move on to the fourth functus. Fourth, successful traders know how to plan. Yes, you may say, what's so boring again? I'd rather watch Comedy Club. I'll switch over. No, just spend exactly 1 minute. And you will 100% better understand that earning 5% a month is not difficult at all. You got 1 minute? Let's hear it. For example, your deposit is $10,000. You need to earn 5% a month. From $10,000, 5% per month is exactly $500. And, by the way, 60% per annum, which is not bad. We have 20 working days per month, not counting weekends. Of course, you can trade cryptocurrencies, for example, on weekends. But let's assume that on weekends you rest, and on weekdays you work. So, you need to earn $25 a day. Now answer the question. If you have a deposit of $10,000, how difficult is it for you to earn $25 a day? I have asked all the traders I have trained whether it is difficult or not. All of them told me as one, no, it is not difficult. In fact, it is easy. But $25 a day is exactly $500 a month. That's exactly 60% per annum. So what's the problem? It turns out that it is not so difficult to find a strategy on which to earn, but it is more difficult to keep the stability of this income every month. And for this you need a system. If you do not have it, then get training on such a system, but achieve stability of your financial results. I hope I haven't wasted your precious minute. If you haven't switched the video yet, watch it to the end, because now there's going to be one last point, and it's the most important one. The fifth is managing your emotional state. All traders who are working on their trading strategy periodically say that it was difficult. Psychologically, it was hard. There were emotional overloads, especially when the trading account is several tens of thousands of dollars, and it is difficult to bear a drawdown, even if it is within the limits of risk management. If you start to feel that you have no energy left to do trading, then you should focus on doing more than just trading. There is a very good book that describes many issues, including things like emotional burnout. The author writes about how there should be several aspects that are present in our lives. If you do only trading from morning till night, you will feel emotional burnout very quickly. And I have no goal to demotivate you right now. I would just like to warn you that there is such a problem, and I would like to warn you about it in advance. And I would like you to start thinking how you can solve it in your case. And first of all, you should have something else, some hobby, some kind of live communication, not in social networks, some kind of relationship, something on which you can switch to some other things. And then you will have more energy for the same trading. Rest is an integral part of development. Any athlete will tell you that after training, you need to rest. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. If you feel like you are sacrificing something too often, relationships, sacrificing sleep, or worrying about something constantly, then you really need to take a break right away. Take a break, do something else, and then get back to trading. I assure you, it will be much more effective. Write in the comments if you have ever felt such burnout, how you coped with it, because each of us has a different experience and everyone deals with it differently. We all learn from each other, so write in, don't be shy, and check out my next videos if you want to learn more about online trading. Give me a like if the video was helpful to you, and we'll see you in the next episode. Trade with pleasure. Bye bye.